So guys, it's David here, and I hope you guys are doing well and like always are doing better than yesterday. So today I just want to share with you guys another day of my degenerate life. But I guess today there was some improvements. Rather than just sitting here on my desk trying to force myself to play games, trying to force myself to watch YouTube shows, trying to force myself to overeat on food so I can just then distract myself by watching Netflix. Instead of just doing all that, which by the way I have done, except the binge eating part today, I decided to make a stand for myself, right? Picking myself up and going to the gym. Surprisingly, I was very anxious when I was going to the gym, on the way to the gym actually, should I say. I was very anxious. And why do you think I was anxious? It was because for the past few days or so, for the matter of that, for the past 3 days consecutively, and last week, a few days then, I was just binge eating. I was living so miserable, and I gained some fat. And most certainly, I skipped out on gym yesterday because of how low I felt on my own self-image. So going to the gym today gave me a lot of anxiety because I was so worried about what other people will think of me, because my gut, for say, was sticking out more than my chest. So it was obvious that I had done something wrong. I had changed drastically since the last time everyone at the gym had saw me. So I was a bit nervous. But this made me realize something, guys. That I was nervous of the gym today was because I still could not have letting go of myself for the shameful things I had done, right? For being undisciplined, for binge eating for no other reason than to just quiet this inner chatter. And here's the thing, guys. If I went to the gym today with not holding on to myself, with not holding on to this judgment of myself, if I were nobody and nothing and I went to this gym as just an NPC, right, as if nobody could see me, then there would be no fear, there would be no anxiety, and there would be no hesitation or worry. And this could go with everything in life, guys. I should I say in this context, I failed to fully express myself around the people who I truly admire and adore because I just care so much about what they will think of me because of how other people used to think of me, how other people used to judge me, how people perceive me as a weirdo and a loner. And you see, guys, we hold on to these beliefs, we hold on to these memories, and we make them infect our present and in a way ruin our present chance to have this new wonderful experience. And you see, you may have grown out of your weirdness. We all were weird during primary school and high school. Yes, you may be fat. Yes, people have said the most horrible things to you during your youthful years. But to not let them go means you are creating that old memory and you're turning that into a self-fulfilling prophecy, guys. And I cannot say this with the lightest faint of heart because this is literally the truth. You see, guys, and when I realized that, okay, the reason why I was anxious today going to the gym was because I'm starting to feel like I was this kid, right? This fat kid who literally did nothing, who was still deep down in drugs, who was playing games 24/7, very fat and lonely, right? And socially awkward as shit. And the reason why I felt like this was because for the past few days, my actions was literally totally aligned with them. My behaviors was transforming a very definite and clear result as to who I was becoming. And I did not like that. I did not like that to the extent of me waking up early this morning despite me sleeping so late because I was dreaming of who I was becoming. I was dreaming of the person I resented and yet I am slowly embodying. So I made the change, and yes, there was anxiety, but this anxiety, like I said, was just a shameful thing we had done, just a stupid choice you made, right? It's perhaps something someone said to you that you have not yet letting go or have forgiven yourself for doing. And I'll repeat this one more time, guys. Your failure to let go of your old self. You're a failure to let go of these stupid memories, these stupid stories, and these stupid little experiences that other people had made upon you. It is what will stop you eventually from becoming the person you truly want to become, because it is all these stories, these memories, these emotions that will keep on pulling you back. They'll keep on pulling you back as if it has its chains around your neck, allowing you to let go and to be free and to reach your full potential. Because life changes, guys. But if you refuse to change because of something so horribly done, or perhaps done upon you, or you done to yourself, then literally you cannot change. You cannot move forward. Because one thing you have to do first is to forgive everything you had done, forgive everything that had happened to you. And yes, we won't forget. We won't forget, but that does not mean forgiving won't help. Because, boy, it will do. And if at the end of the day, all it does to you, or all it does for you, should I say, is allowing you to step into the gym and let go of your anxiety, if all it does for you is to approach a new group of people, to approach or someone you adore, then that is enough. Because eventually new experiences will show up. And when you live those new experiences, when you live those new memories, perhaps something different will come to you. Perhaps something positive will come to you. And over time, that will form your new perception of reality. Because that is what happens when you choose to live present, when you choose to be in the present, and when you choose to take all the opportunities with no judgment or hate on yourself. But with that being said, guys, I know today's a very, very deep topic, a lot to talk about, but guys, really, this is really what today has taught me. You know, even by living like a total degenerate playing games and doing all this dumb shit, you can definitely still learn a valuable lesson from life. But at the end of the day, guys, what we learn is just something we choose to see or not see. And at the end of the day, guys, perhaps we have avoided a lot of things, or perhaps we have numbed ourselves to see a lot of the truth. And, you know, stop doing it, because funny enough, guys, if you actually choose to even just be more aware when you do choose to self-sabotage, shit like this will come into your vision. And then you'll have these aha moments and you'll realize that, okay, the reason why I'm not doing something is not because I'm actually like made this way, that I'm just biologically wired this way, but I made this choice because of something else that I could totally change. And when that happens, you know, to become better, to reach for a higher level of achievement will seem achievable for once in your life, because nothing is out of your control. Remember that, guys. But with that being said, I hope you guys have learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.